Hi team, it's Miss Cashin. Happy Tuesday. I am super excited to jump into some math review with you guys. Trying again to use my phone instead of my computer so you can hear me. So grab your pencil and paper and let's get started. This first question says, Ariana Grande, I love Ariana Grande, released 6 amazing songs a day for 5 days. How many songs did she release altogether? Write a number sentence and solve. Take about 2 minutes to solve that first problem. You can ignore the snake on the bottom. Go. All right, so this is a multiplication problem because I see 2 parts. She released 6 every day for 5 days. So the first thing I want to do is write a number sentence that matches. Let me see. Well, I know that she has 6 a day and 5 days. So I need to figure out how many she's releasing all together. This is a groups of questions, so I know it has to be multiplication. 6, 5 times equals blank. Now, what does that 6 represent? Is that the number in each or the number of groups? Well, let's see. She had 6 songs each day. So that's the number in each. And 5 is the number of groups because that's how many days she released songs for. So there's a couple different ways that we could solve. I'm going to show you 2 smart ways that you could do. I can draw 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in each group, I'm going to put 6 because I know that she released 6 songs per day. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So I have 5 groups of 6, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Now I'm going to add them all up. 6, 12, 18, and then 18 plus 6, well, 18 plus 2 is 20, then 4 more is 24, and 4 plus 6 is 10, so that would equal 30. So my answer is 30. Another way I can do this is I can think, it's way easier for me to count by 5s than it is by 6s. I can start at 0 and then count by 5 6 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So she wrote 30 songs. Go, Ariana. Great job. Cool. So 30 is my answer. Next question asks, how long is the snake? Take a second to measure. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna look and see where my snake starts, which is at 3, and where it ends, which is 14. So if I know my endpoint and I know my starting point, the easiest way to solve this problem is take my endpoint, which is 14, and then subtract my starting point. 14, take away 3 equals blank. 14, 12, 11. I'm sorry, 13, 12, 11. 14 minus 3 equals 11. You can always look at your endpoint and minus your start point and subtract your start point to get to your answer. Now, I just want to say quickly, is my answer 14? Because that's where it ends? No way, Jose, because my snake did not start at 0. It started at 3. So it can't be 14 inches long because it doesn't end at 14 centimeters long because it doesn't end there. The other way I can do it is by jumping and doing hops. And I'll do 1 hop per centimeter. 1, starting at the very beginning of my snake. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hops. Now, my answer is 11. But is that correct? No, because I didn't include the unit. An 11 centimeter snake is way less than an 11 foot or 11 inch snake. So I'm going to make sure that I include my units. 11 centimeters. Cool? Cool. All right. Let's look at this line plot. This is called Times Brooke Students Did the Get Up, one of our favorite songs, our favorite dances. Shut up, Miss Edwards. That says X equals 1 student, and then you can see how many X's were on each. I'll give you about 2 minutes to answer all 4 questions. All right, let's jump in. This first question says, how many students did it 3 or less times? So I know I need to include 3 because it said 3 or less, and then 2 and 1 and 2 because those numbers are both less than 3. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 students did it 3 or less times. B says, what was the highest number of times students danced? And when I look at this, I know that the highest number I see on this line plot is 6. So the highest number of times students did it was 6. C says, what does X mean? Well, that's easy peasy. It says it right here. X equals 1 student. And that makes sense because on the bottom of the chart, it shows me how many times students were doing the get up, just like the title says here. And the X's all equal 1 student. So here, 1 student did it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students did it 6 times. It's the number of times on the bottom and the number of students on the top. This one says, Aza did it 4 times. How many people did it more than her? So if Aza did it 4 times, and then that means she was not included on the chart, how many people did it more than her? I have to look at the numbers greater than 4, which is just 5 and 6. So I'm going to count how many people did it 5 times, which is 1, and then add that to how many people did it 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, folks, that's all for today. Have an awesome rest of your Tuesday.